Hello and welcome to the Roncyreport. My name is Monte Burris. I'm with the WB Group. I work at Keller Williams Referred Urban, and that's the fine print. So let's get right into the report. So it's June 2nd, and this has been an extended absence for me as I took the holiday weekend and extended it a little bit. So I've got lots of sales to report, and I'm anxious to get right into it here. The first four properties I'm going to talk about I mentioned in the last report. I'll give you a refresher basically on what that house was, but I'll also jump right to the sale price. If you're interested more in my opinion, you can read the last report or listen to the last report and you can get a little bit more details. First off, I'm going to talk about 141 Galley. 141 Galley is a 20-foot wide, 2.5-story detached with laneway access. There's been about 4 houses that have sold in the last 2 years on Galley. The last one was a real project that made a lot of news. It sold, I think it was in January, for about just over 800 grand. This one, following that queue, was listed for $799 and almost as much work as that one was. It sold for $900,000, which is a lot of money for a 20-foot wide lot. But one of the reasons why we're seeing these high prices for these big-time projects on these smaller lots is because the finished products, they're getting big numbers. I mentioned a property that just sold on Garden Avenue 2 weeks ago. It was a 21-foot wide lot, sold for $1.25 million. Well, here's another one, 29 Indian Trail, a real nice property, 2.5-story detached, 2-car parking in the back. Very nice, only on a 21-foot lot, deep, 126 feet deep, but not very wide. This was a nice property. It was listed for $995,000, and here it sold at $1.221 million, which is a lot of money, I think, for a skinny detached. But you know, that's why you're seeing these places on Galley with only 20 feet wide selling in the $900,000 range, because the developers can get it because the value's there. Okay, other properties that I talked about last week. 89 Garden Avenue, a lovely, a very nice Victorian, 2-story Victorian semi-detached. A little smaller because it was only the 2-story, not the typical 2.5-story, but really nice, listed for $849,900. I knew it would go over 9, but I honestly wasn't expecting $992,000. Congratulations to those sellers. I think that's a record for 2-story semi-detaches. Good on you. Another property that sold, I talked about last week, was 82 Parkdale, kind of kitty corner to the hospital. This was a detached, a 2-story detached, listed for $835,000. It didn't get multiple offers. It sold for only $825,000. I think that's nice value, even though it's across from the hospital. And then finally, 175 Marion was a 4-unit multiplex. It's been on and off the market for the last 3 years. Hadn't sold, I think by and large because it backed onto the TTC yard behind it. But this one has sold. It's sold conditional, so I don't have a sale price. I'm going to bring you that next week as soon as that deal firms up. Finally, there's 2 properties I want to discuss which have not sold, and I'm a little bit surprised. 308 Garden Avenue is a lovely 2-story semi-detached with 1-car parking in the front. Completely renovated. It's 4+1 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and it was listed for $849,900. Didn't sell, and so they changed the price, marked it up $10,000 to $859,900. And not sure about that strategy, but I wish them all the best luck in the world and moving that property quick. And then the other one is 292 Garden Avenue. 292 Garden Avenue is a property I sold about 3 years ago. Lovely 2.5-story semi-detached, no basement and no parking. It was listed for $799,900. They didn't get any offers on offer date, so they've taken that off the market, and I'm told it'll probably come back on in September. So that's all I've got for you today. My name is Monte Burris. I'm your Park Roncesvalles specialist, and that's the Roncyreport for July 2nd, 2014. Take care, folks, and we'll see you next week. Bye.